Greetings. My name is Brian Jones, a soon-to-be graduate of Northwest Christian University's Master of Business Administration program. As part of my final requirements to earn my Master's of Business Administration degree was to produce a video on a topic of my choice relevant to the time I've spent completing the program. To do this in a thoughtful way, I spent many days reflecting on my experiences in the master's program to what items struck a chord with me after finishing all of the course requirements of the program. This presentation will be my final submission to Northwest Christian University's as a business student. The area I chose to discuss in my presentation is regards to continuous improvement, specifically in areas which Northwest Christian University can improve the quality of content within both the master's programs and bachelor's programs that it provides to its students within an online learning environment. These improvements are based on my personal experiences after completing my bachelor's degree in business administration, where I had completed both management and marketing tracks, and now completing all of the courses in the MBA management track. With any group, organization, or institution I've been involved with, I try to always look for ways for improvements to be made to create more value for all stakeholders internally and externally. The following are areas that I feel could be beneficial to current and future students along with Northwest Christian University faculty. To start off improvement, I would start before the students ever arrive on campus. Pre-improvement programs, I believe, could have a great benefit for students and faculty alike. Before entering either of NCU's programs, there is a chance that incoming students could be entering deficient in several academic skills, such as reading, writing, math, accounting, and course research to be an effective student starting out. These skills grow after each class as we learn to improve these skills after not using them for a period of time. This is where a refresher workshop would provide great value to students to have an opportunity to refamiliarize on some of the basic areas before starting graduate level work and even before starting undergraduate courses to meet professors' expectations. Improvements in course operations is another area where I see that could improve the quality of product given to students. A challenge I face often was not having adequate visual instruction by professors throughout both graduate and undergraduate courses that were being taught online. There were many times that the only instruction I received as a student came from the textbook itself, and the professors only graded the outcome of my understanding after reading each chapter that was assigned that current week. I felt that my knowledge at the time was somewhat incomplete by only understanding a limited amount of the material that was required to complete. Some of the courses, this practice made it very difficult, and in some ways I felt my knowledge is still deficient after completing all the required work. This is where having a standardized library of presentations and demonstration videos would help fill gaps created by not having a physical environment to learn that one gets by attending an in-person class on a college campus. This could help deliver a greater understanding of concepts to students. For me, this would have been valuable to be able to see how the professors would set up the problems and processes for courses such as statistics, accounting, economics, and finance. To be able to see a demonstration of how different principles were applied would have eliminated a lot of guesswork that happened week to week, hoping that what I had interpreted from the textbook and the concepts were actually being submitted correctly. Often, I had to find outside sources that had been produced by other universities to help supplement the lack of having visual representation and demonstration each week to find the correct outcome of the learning objectives set. The last area I would like to address in terms of improvement is between how professors facilitate learning within the classes. Improvements in course operations with professors, I noticed that there was a wide difference between full-time faculty staff of NCU and adjunct professors. Professors who were full-time faculty appeared to have a much similar expectation in regards to how grading was done on assignments and how they communicated and executed each course's objectives. Adjunct professors appeared to have a lot more variability in how they executed instructions and grading of assignments in terms of APA and writing criteria. Grading differences could vary as much between 5 to 10 percentage points and sometimes more depending on the professor. An observation that I found interesting was that professors that were more tenured in terms of expectations seemed to be more lenient in their grading policies, where professors that were newer or even currently completing doctoral programs had much higher expectations in regards to the quality of work that was being submitted. From experience in working within production quality compliance, it would seem that a regular audit of how each professor grades assignments could help lessen the variability between professors. By having each professor grade a series of similar papers, the business department would be able to make adjustments to ensure that each professor is giving similar level of consideration to students and narrow the grading gap between professors. As a student and customer of the university, being able to have similar expectations between courses is important to know if I'm improving or if I'm regressing in my abilities from term to term. For my final thoughts, Northwest Christian University has many opportunities to strengthen connections with alumni and current students. A way this could be done is by providing scheduled seminars/lectures free for students and alumni to attend. For alumni, these seminars/lectures could be a form of continued education, and current students would have an opportunity to broaden their scope of learning. These seminars/lectures could be tied to current subjects being taught each term relevant to NCU's faculty each term. This would aid in supporting NCU's mission statement of a university that fosters wisdom, faith, and service through excellence academic programs within a Christian-centered community, and provide an opportunity for continued fellowship between faculty, students, and alumni. I'm so grateful for the opportunities that I've had while attending NCU, and it will always lead me forward to broader horizons. Thank you.